I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profane.
Alrighty, hello and welcome back. So in today's video, I'm just going to go ahead and show some replays from our war. And I'll get into stuff. No, I won't do the 3 stars yet. I'll start off with like the 2-star or number 3 by one of my teammates. And as I said last video, none of my teammates are actually very good at attacking, including me. I don't know how to attack that well, but I am getting there. I think most of these bases are completely easy. It was just so whenever you like hit these bases, first thing you really want to focus on is the castle's in the center, so you could either break through this way and take down the scatter shot, and you can get the scatter shot, the royal champion, and then the queen, and then you can also bring out the castle troops. So that's how an easy way to hit this base. And if you use Lalo, which is what I use, I went this way towards the town hall. I don't know how to actually explain it, but I went this way towards the town hall. It was usual. I'm gonna go ahead and speed up the stack a little bit. I do attack maxed out bases, so I'm just not facing like these type of town halls. I'm always against like sometimes it's like weak town hall 13s, and most of the time in like concepts I hit like fully maxed out town hall 13s all the time. It's good practice. I'm not that good at attacking, but I do almost 3-star most of the bases. Sometimes I 1-star, depending on if I went to loot or if I went to mostly just be able to like 1-star, 2-star, or if I try to go for 3. But if I go for 3, I'm always going to go for the safe 2-star first, and then go. And if I 3-star it, then cool. If not, then I don't know. But I always do try to go for safe 2 stars if I am attacking on like war, or if I was higher enough in trophies, I'd always go for like a safe 2-star. I have been in Legend League before. I'm not saying I'm good, that I even did that well on it, because I didn't. I didn't know how to attack that well, so that didn't help at all. Okay, we will look at number 4. Same base. They all have the same base. Well, most of them have the same base. Number 1 and 5 are the only 2 different bases. They all also have the same castle troops, so made it even easier. Just once you attack 1, you know where everything's at. He had 2 double canyons right by the gold mines. Not double canyons, 2 giant bombs. He didn't really have that many traps. I mean, he had a lot of traps, but everyone has lots. Okay, never mind. It's difficult to explain. He didn't have that many well-placed traps. And he didn't use the stone slammer, so, I mean, there's no way he's going to 3-star. He didn't use stone slammer. I mean, he could have got a little bit of a high percentage, but he didn't use it. Alright, we will go look at number 5. Number 5 is a very easy Town Hall 11. It does have maxed out Inferno Towers and Clan Castle, I believe. Yeah, I think. So this base, I would probably, let me see. Town House, this one, well, I did get 3-star, but oh well. I'm still going to try to explain how I would hit it. So, where's his queen? His warrior champion was over here. His queen's in the center with his town hall. I mean, not with the town hall, with the Clan Castle. So more than likely, I would have hit towards the multi, possibly, because it would have been easier with the multi instead of trying to go face to face with a single target in front of the tower, especially with like a queen mark or something. It wouldn't have worked out unless you have like at least 2 or 3 freezes, depending on how the base is set up. Okay, I'll go ahead and speed this up a little bit. The town hall is towards the outside, so it was probably easy to get to. He does use 7 haste. I don't really know why you need that many. I use at most 4. Sometimes I don't even use 4. Sometimes I only need like 3 to get to the base or less, depending on how everything goes. So, yeah, no, this part was just cleanup. Everything else was gone. We did have some hard wars. I mean, we lost some, but we won most of them. And yeah, okay. So next we play. I'll probably show like whenever I hit like a maxed out base. Next, so this will be on number 1. His base was very easy, so I went towards the eagle because I know I could take out his queen that way, and I can get the multi, and possibly the single, and the air defense from all one side. I wasn't really worried about his royal champion that much. I mean, the royal champion does do a lot of damage, but I wasn't really worried about it. Sometimes I don't know. I just don't see it as that much of a threat to Lala. Because you have yours that can easily help with the takedown. At least that's how I use mine. Which I'm probably using it wrong, but you can let me know down in the comments. So my queen does die here. And it's up to my Lala to get to the rest of the base. So once I raised up I'm actually surprised that I did 3 stars. It was definitely a close 2-star. And that was about it. But I did somehow pull off a 3. Somehow. Then once the series died, it was done. 3-star. So number 2 was an easier base. As I said, it's like number 3's, same thing. Same traps, same layout, everything. So as I said, I was gonna hit towards the I gotta think what it's called. I already forgot what it's called. Well, anyways, I hit this way, towards World Champion, towards the Queen, and I didn't get the Eagle. Which you'll see. I couldn't get the Eagle. But it did take a while for me to break in the Queen. Didn't want to go through the base. So I got lucky with this part. Because the Queen could have either went this way, but somehow instead it ends up doubling back. Which is nice because then it takes down the single and also makes it to the rest of the raid, as you'll see. But I did already have this have this attack planned out on how I was gonna hit this base. And then everything else just went through and 3-started. This was a very easy base. My world champion is like 5 levels from maxed. Or 4. By now. Well, soon it'll be 4 levels. By the time this video gets out, it'll already be like 4 levels. So that was the war. We are probably gonna win this war, more than likely. I don't know yet. We'll see. I do have some war. I do have a war base. I guess I can show the war base. Actually, I won't do that. I'll just put it this way. No, not this war base. I don't use that much. This is the original war base I've been using for a few wars. I don't know a good layout. Which one is that on? So, 1 second. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll just put it on this one. So this is the normal layout I've been using. I'll end up linking it down in the comment section. Not comments, in the description. So if you want this war base, you can go and use it. It did not get 3-starred in a lot of wars, so I mean it's a very good war base. I do have a few other war bases, which you'll probably end up seeing, because yeah. So anyways, those war bases have not been tested yet. I'm just sticking with the ones that for right now that did not get 3-star. Even though I gotta test out those war bases sooner or later, but. This base did get tested. It has only been 2-starred, sometimes 1-star, depending on how they hit. If they hit back here, they're gonna 1-star. If they waste all the 2s back here, they're gonna 1-star. If they hit up here, they will get somehow, and yeah. Unless you change, you can always move around like traps and other stuff. That's what I've been doing. Seeing what works best, and so far I think this works better, but you can always move whatever you want and see if it works best for you. Okay, so let's see. This is a YouTube base. I could make a different one, but I'm not going to yet. So time for one more. Trying to think which one was a very good town hall. 13. I think it was this one. Yeah, this one would be. That's 12. And it's a weak tower. 12. I hit a 13. I just gotta find it. There's this one too. This one I was mostly focusing on the loot because I seen that he had an eagle. Well, his eagle is separate and then his queen's like towards the center. But if I wanted to 2-star, I would have probably hit. I don't know. I'm not that good at hitting. Well, attacking. But I did figure out the space pretty quick. Because you can get at least the wizard tower, the eagle. And if your queen walked away, you could have got the other scatter shot at the same time. And the rest of the troops, I mostly just wanted them to take out the back end of the base. And it would leave up this little tiny square. So if you really do know how to attack pretty good, well, if your heroes are high enough, you would probably 3-star this base with ease. This base is extremely easy. And yeah, I just wanted his loot. He did have a lot of loot. More than what I usually find. Alright, so I'll go ahead and end the video here. And I hope you all enjoyed. And like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all next time. Till next time, Julia. And yeah, bye for all. Bye for now.
I just match my words to my actions. Magic in my life's everlasting. I say I could have the world, don't be what that it goes.